Power Chord.
Hey, Power Chord guys, girls, boys, I'm very happy to be here online with two great front leaders of a band, a very cool band called the Iron Roses. The Iron Roses are from United States, and so welcome to Becky and Nat.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey. Okay, I wrote down some questions for you because I saw that in some days you will start your United States tour, I mean American tour, with many gigs. And I also saw two European gigs, if I don't mind, is Berlin and something in Austria.
Yeah,
somewhere else in Germany, right?
No, it's Graz.
Oh, Graz. Yeah.
Yeah, Graz. So let's hope that Italy will come back again. Let's hope.
I hope so.
Let's hope. Okay, from the first question is for Nat. This project started as Nat and Gray and the Iron Roses. Mm-hmm. In what specific moment did you realize that these could evolve from a solo project to a collective democratic band, let's say so?
Yeah, it really started with Becky did a lot of the backup vocals, all of the backup vocals for the most part, on a lot of that stuff, on the solo stuff. And we were sitting in the studio during Rebel Songs, and as the sound was building, I was just getting very, I guess, frustrated with the whole solo artist idea. It's just really not my thing. Okay. I didn't love it. It just didn't, it was fun, and it was like a cool experiment to get me to where I needed to be, but it just wasn't really what I wanted to do. Okay. And so Becky and I started talking about how we could make it more of a band and less of a me thing. Also, I was in the process of the whole idea of transitioning and possibly changing my name and things of that nature. So continuing on a solo project.
Go together. So these things of your transformation.
Oh, yes, very much together. So, and I guess I could take a deeper dive into that in that Feral Hymns, which was the first solo album, was my first experience with really speaking about abuse that I had dealt with as a kid, and how that, not dealing with that, kept me from finding myself, you know? Okay. And so going through all of that solo material was really me figuring out who I was musically and just who I am as a person. Sure. So it really made sense to move forward in a completely different manner once we realized, well, so many things about me and about the music, and where Becky and I met together on music and decided what we wanted for the future as opposed to just what I wanted to do.
Oh, great. Thank you. And about the name, the Iron Roses, Becky. These two sides, you know, of the romantic, let's say, and the strength, the power, how they combine for you.
Yeah. I mean, I think who we are as people and as a band is, you know, really just the crossroads of joy and rage, of those two things, and how they can coexist and how they should be allowed to coexist. And so the name, the Iron Roses, you know, comes from the crossroads of the iron front and the white rose, and just kind of showing that in a revolution, there is space for peace, there is space for violence, there is space for joy, there is space for rage, and that it takes all forms of action in that revolution to see change. And so I think that, you know, it's really just a perfect name for, like I said, who we are and what we do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree, because when I saw you live, and when I listened to your music, new or older, I just feel this, hopeful message, screamed, but with joy. So yeah,
Yes.
the name fits.
Thank you.
Yeah, you often describe your music as, Becky said, joyful punk or rage-filled sparkle punk. I read this. And how do you manage the balance? I mean, musically, with melody and distortion.
I think it's sort of easy for us, I guess, just because it comes sort of naturally, but it is a little bit of work at times to make sure that what we're saying and what we're doing isn't just heavy,
Yeah.
and it's just not like getting up on stage and dropping a weight on everyone. That we also bring hope and joy and a certain message that it's not all is lost. You know what I mean? It's not going to get better on its own, but it's not lost,
Yep.
And I think as far as musically, like that's just in the message, I guess, but musically, it comes very naturally in that that's the style of music that I enjoy. I like very hooky, very quick to the point, melodic music that grabs your ear and makes you want to dance. I love dancing. I love having fun. And we found other people to join in that, and it becomes easy once you find people who have the common sense of mission, musically and otherwise.
Yeah. And what about your last EP? I mean, it's from 2025, but it's the latest release. I guess it's a step forward. I mean, positive step forward for your music. Because it's really catchy, in a positive way. I mean, the chorus are really catchy. And tell us about what 3 songs are, right? 3 songs.
Yep.
Yeah, 3 songs. Yeah.
But they anticipate an album, or it's just an EP?
So those songs were released as a short EP. I guess technically they still call it a single because an EP is 4 songs, but it is independent of our next release. So it is a necessary and perfect kind of step forward, like you said, that kind of bridges the past and the future for us in terms of our sound and keeping our message. But I mean, I would say that it was certainly a release of songs that was helping show where we are and finding our sound and making room for everybody's kind of influences, because like Nat just spoke to, we all have a common heart for what we do or wish for our music. And we bring, a lot of different influences to that. So I think that Agit Pop EP that you're referring to is, the step of allowing more of those influences in, keeping the purpose of what we do. And I think when it comes to our full length, which will be out soon, you'll hear more of that step forward. And when you look at our body of work from our self-titled to Agit Pop, and then you hear our next album, you're gonna be like, yes, I see where the progression has been going. So I'm excited for that.
Cool. It's just my opinion, or maybe just my tasting of music, feeling of music, that Burn, the song you, Becky, start to sing, if I remember well, because then Nat comes with his singer too. It's the most voices fire songs.
That is hilarious.
Because
That's funny.
It sounds me like strange that Becky starts to sing.
You're not wrong. It has a very mid-tempo, melodic, like voice fire sort of feel.
And then it's minor, but positive. You know, usually minor is sad or
Yeah.
And it's something that, I mean, you'll hear on the next album that we're definitely working on and bringing that in. So it's not so sing-songy all the time. There's a little bit of melancholy to it, but like, I mean, I'll let her speak to Burn because she wrote the lyrics and all of
And
that.
there you go, very up. I mean, with
yes.
Yeah, that one was fun because for me it was definitely my involvement in that writing process was like the most vulnerable and the most I've ever allowed myself to take up room in the writing, and so it was scary for me, but it was so fun. And it's funny that you equated to that band. I think probably because we come from, you know, you and I in particular come from very similar, you know, influences, musical background, or like what we like big anthemic things, we like theatrical moments, we like things that really punch, you know, people in the face, so to speak. So that's funny. But that I think that, like Nat said, we're leaning more into some of that style, but maybe in a different way. Where it's not so much like this is the Nat song and this is the Becky song. It's a lot more.
I didn't mean that, but
no, absolutely. I'm just saying, like, independent of that thought, is that you know we are flourishing. That I guess is the word.
But that was part of our process because with the EP, that EP was very transitional, you know, where it's like we're trying to figure out what that next step is. So we're playing with a few things. And I think it'll be funny for people to see the next album and be like, oh, okay, I see. Right, okay, right.
It's a link, okay?
Yes.
Okay, about the community, punk is all about connection, you know, with community. What's the most impactful thing a fan has ever told you after a show about how your music helped them?
Ooh, we get a lot of comments.
I can imagine. That's why I asked you.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot. I would say so much so, you know, Nat and I always, once we play, we make our way to the merch table right away. So we do take in a lot of stories, a lot of things that I wouldn't feel comfortable, you know, sharing without permission from people. But we do take in a lot, and I guess the common theme is, you know, that people are just grateful that somebody has given them the space to be messy, or, you know, show them that whatever they're going through at home they're not going through it alone. It's not something that somebody else hasn't or isn't going through now. I don't know. I feel like we've taken in a lot of
I think that it means a lot for me because as someone who has come out as transgender very late in life, having people come to shows who are affected by that, you know, whether they have a kid who's transgender or they are transgender, or even they didn't really understand it until they saw us, you know, and that's always cool too, when there's some guy that like is like, I don't get it, you know, but like comes to the table after, is like, this is really cool. I get it to as much as the extent they can get it, you know. It's like, it's cool when people who wouldn't normally be affected by it come to the table and is like, that's really cool, you guys play awesome music, and I see it,
and
you know,
enjoy
like,
it. You see that you enjoy on stage. I live in Italy. In Italy there is Vatican, the Pope.
I've been there.
It's very traditionally, and you know, how was in the USA doing something like you did, Nat? It was difficult?
I mean, I think it's, especially since the political climate right now, a lot of fascists have decided that we are an easy target.
You live it day by day? I mean...
Yes. And it's and as far as like when we go on tour, even just living my daily life, like going somewhere and everybody's got to pee, you know, and trying to figure out, okay, what bathroom do I walk into? Because either one is going to get me weird looks and or possibly in a fight. it's, it's difficult.
Yeah, no, I can understand.
To not just be able to live your life and even just walking around, like going to the store, things like that, and people looking at you, laughing, or like even being outwardly aggressive to you.
Yeah. I asked because
now, obviously, there are. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go. Yeah.
Oh, I was saying, obviously, there are bright moments too, like moments with family and things like that, where people get it and they love you and they care and they make you feel good. But the political climate has just made it so difficult to where before now, obviously, it was difficult, but I think there was less panic in the general public about it. And now people have been programmed to think that we are some creepy, weird, enemy that they have to be careful of.
Yeah.
So, whereas before it was just a weird anomaly to people,
I asked it because we have a right government. And
yes.
And then you have maybe the craziest person I haven't known.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's not an easy moment, and I would like to know your point of view. I mean, I can imagine because Trump is not, I guess, the right person to talk about lefty
anything. Yeah.
So. It's maybe a useless question, but anyway.
I mean, it's something that needs to be talked about, though, and understood from the experience of people who live it every day. Because I think that also, in a lot of ways, people who are maybe insulated within a scene that is supposedly progressive and things like that. A lot of people are like, well, I don't see it. I don't see anybody outwardly hating trans people or outwardly being racist or whatever. But that's where little things come into play. And you don't get to see, number one, the outside world, but you also don't see the things that come into our own scene when we ignore it. Because a lot of times it gets ignored and then it creeps in to even our little progressive safe areas.
Yeah. I get it. Okay, let's go to a rapid fire round of questions. I mean, the first record you ever bought with your own money. Becky?
What was that? Repeat your question.
The first record you bought with your own money.
Oh, no. I don't know.
Oh, I know this.
Even if it's a shame.
Okay.
It's rapid fire, Becky.
It was New Kids on the Block. Okay.
New Kids on the Block.
Yes. First record I bought with my own money was All Roy Says.
Oh,
I know.
Very cool.
Very punk, I know.
Next question.
It's not New Kids on the Block.
I guess Nat win for me.
Yes.
One word to describe the energy on your tour bus.
Calm, actually.
Yeah, sleepy.
Yes.
Oh, sleepy. Okay.
It's
for the stage, then
yes, exactly.
And that's the point. You put 100% on that stage and you relax in between.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Coffee or tea? Oh,
Coffee.
Okay. Your favorite punk anthem of all the time?
Favorite band anthem?
No, punk anthem.
Oh, punk anthem of all time. Oh, crap. So sorry. This is hard for a rapid fire thing. I'm trying my hardest to think, and I can't fucking think. It's probably a Bad Religion song of some sort, and I can't think of which one because there's so many.
I know. I feel like I'm picking between my kids.
I know.
I like.
Sorry, man. I can suggest you one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll take it. There you go.
Yes, that's the winner.
Okay, let's go further. The most rock star thing you ever done? Poser, I mean.
Yeah. The most rock star thing and or things I've ever done are so cringy and awful. I would hate to even mention them, but I feel like there was definitely a point in my life where I was miserable, and so I was just drunk all the time and just sort of acted like a dickhead to people, like I was cooler than they were or more important than they were. And it's funny that I've actually gotten some feedback on this later in life where old fans have gotten in touch. It's like, hey, do you remember the show? You were a real dick to me for no reason because I wasn't wearing a cool shirt or something like that. And I've had to apologize a few times because that shit is dumb. Like, yeah. And it was very rock star behavior, and I'm embarrassed by it.
I don't know if mine is like shitty like that,
yeah.
like Rockstar. It
There's
was just
fun,
like
cool stuff
yeah,
too.
It was like a moment, and it's actually funny because it was at the show that you saw us at in Italy. It was on that reconstruction tour. We had played, I had eaten and gone back, and I changed into my pajamas. Mm-hmm. And then I walked outside stage and was watching Pennywise in my pajamas. And it was like this moment where I was just like, is this life now? Is this my life, just side stage watching Pennywise in my pajamas? Yeah,
that's a cool
for
thing,
my show in fucking Milan. So that was
that's
like
pretty rock star.
That was a moment for me that will forever live in my heart.
That's cool rock star. What I said is not cool.
Next time, pajama and toothbrush. So
yes,
it's even better.
It was so funny to me because I was just like, I need to have this. This moment needs to lock in my brain forever because this is something special. Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you weren't musicians, what would your day job be?
Oh, that's easy because I actually do it in between, like the playing. Is like just painting and drywall, like construction style work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd probably be like a personal assistant in some way because I'm the one that like does all the bullshit. Like,
true. She's the business end of this band, without a doubt.
But I don't want a life where I'm not a musician. So let's
let's not even think about that.
And one Italian word you've learned?
Grazie.
Ciao.
Oh, cool. Yeah. It's the basic.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Let's...
alla porta?
Come? Alla porta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Iron Roses in 3 words.
Ooh. It's rapid fire.
I know. Then you go.
I don't know it.
Oh. I want to say gut punch.
That's 2 words. Did you say 3 words or 2 words?
It's okay, also 2. I say 3, but
I'll say 3. A gut punch.
A gut punch.
That's great. Okay, guys. I would like just to know your tour. I mean, if you wanna remember to the followers, you will be in the United States and hope European.
When will this come out?
Okay. When?
When will this come out?
Cool. Perfect.
When will you release this?
I guess maybe tomorrow.
Okay, then we have.
Then we can't say much.
Soon.
Yeah.
You can't say much. And you are working on new material. I mean, new songs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You are forward or on just songs?
We are working, and you will hear about it soon.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yes.
I would like
Since this is coming out tomorrow, we can't say much.
Okay, really, Becky and Nat, I would like to thank you for your time. It was really a pleasure smiling with some guys that I really appreciate as musicians and songwriters. Thank you, and see you in Italy.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Power Core.